Hello students, this is Shubprakash and today you will study here the confusing pairs of preposition which are always confusing for you all. In previous part I have taught you the preposition and its parts. Now here I will tell you some words which are very confusing for you. So first of all, I will tell you between and among. So what is the difference and at what different places it can be used? Between is used when we state something in reference to two people or two groups. That is two groups. Means it is used only for two person or two groups, or one person, one group. You can take whatever necessary. So for example, you can take the war broke between two nations. Nation representing as a single body. So here two nation and we will use between here. He sat between his two friends. Two friends are there and he is sitting between his two friends, like that. A dispute rose between two communities. Community is regarded as a single body, that's why it is used between here, and the dispute is between two communities. The cricket match will be played between India and England. India and England are used as single bodies, so between will be used here. The next one is among. What is the difference between among? Between is used for any two person and among is used for when there is more than two person or any group. The teacher distributed sweets among the children. Means here more than two children, that's why we will use among. The teacher distributed sweets among the children, not between the children, among the children, because the number of students is more than 2. It may 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 100, whatever. There was a chaotic condition among the people. People means that is a kind of, you can take it, mob. So there was a chaotic condition among the people, not between the people. One thing more about the preposition between. Pronoun used after between in objective case. Means for example, you can take it, there is a friendship between he and I. It is wrong because it is in subjective case, and we will not use subjective case after between. We will use objective case, that him and me, then it is correct. The next comes beside and besides. Beside means adjacent and besides means apart from, means except anything. So beside means adjacent. If any two things are adjacent, then it is called beside. He sat beside me means adjacent. And besides Mohan, Ram was also there, means not only Mohan but Ram was also there. So we will use beside. The next one is since and for. Both are used before time, but since is used for with a point of time. That is, point of time means which has something starting point, some starting point it has. As Sunday means Sunday is a particular day, and you know it's a starting point. Morning, June 1947 means any year, 1947, 1986, whatever. Historical events such as Independence Day, the Battle of Plassey, birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, or you can take your birthday also. So these, before these examples, you can use since. And with for is used with period of time, that is, it will not have any kind of starting point. It will have a period of time such as 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 2 days, 4 days, 9 days, 4 months, 12 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, for long, etc. So not any specific point of time is given here, because it does not have any kind of starting point. It has a time span. He has been working here since 1985, or you can say since his childhood. The next sentence is he has been working here for long, or for 10 years, for 20 years, whatever you want to say, you can. So it is a point of time, since will used here, and it is a period of time, that is a time span is given here, so we will use for. The next one is across and through. Across means, that is at a distance of something. At a distance means if you are standing at the one bank of the river and the next friend is at the next bank of the river, then you will say that my friend is across the river. You will not say my friend is through the river. Okay, you will say that my friend went through the river. Through the river means by boat or by swimming he went there, so through the river it will be. And if he is standing there, then you will use across, not through. I live across the river means your house is established there, situated there, then you will use across. He was waiting for me across the railway line means by crossing the railway line he was waiting there. The thief went through the forest. Through the forest means through that forest means he went by crossing the forest. Here is a phrase, that is come across. It means suddenly. When I was going to my school, I came across my I met my friend. The next one is on and upon. On, when anything is kept on anything, such as my hand is on the book, and if I say it is now like, then it is called upon. The book is on the table means it is at stationary situation. And when I say the cat jumped upon the rat, it is in motion, so upon will be used here. The next one is over and under. When no physical contact is there, then we will use over and under, such as the fan is over my head. The contact between the fan and my head is not physical. it is hanging over my head. So the fan is over my head and the cat is sitting under the table. Means the table is not on the cat. The table is kept and pleasantly the cat is sitting there. So the cat is sitting under the table. The next one is in and into. In shows location, we are within the boundary. Suppose that you are in a ground, then ground has a limitation, then it will regarded as in. You are in the ground. And if you are moving, by moving you are going somewhere or inside something, then it shows into. Now we will take examples. We are in the classroom means we are sitting, we are at stationary position, so we will use in. The cat ran into the room. The cat is in motion and it is moving to the classroom, so we will use into. Next, on time and in time. On time shows scheduled time, such as the train is scheduled at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Suppose that 10 a.m. Then I will say the train arrived on time. If it arrives exactly at 10 a.m., then the train arrived on time. We reached the station in time means the timing is of reaching us that 10 a.m. and we have reached there by 10 a.m. that is by 9:45, 9:50, 9:55 means before time we have reached there. So we will say that in time. And if we arrived there exact the scheduled time, that we reached station on time, that is 10 o'clock. The next one is by and with. By indicates the doer, as you have read in active and passive voice that before the doer we use by in passive voice, so it indicates the doer. And with indicates the means or equipment with the help you do something. The work was done by me. I am doer of the work, so by is used with me. And he digs the pit with an axe. With the help of an axe means it is an equipment, and with this we will use with. The next comes before and in front of. Before means in advance. In advance means before some time, the time period is given, suppose that, and you came before that, so it is called in advance. And at an earlier time. In front of, it is directly before or ahead of something. He always comes before me. Before me means when I arrive here and he comes before me, means I arrive here by 9 p.m. and he arrives before 9, that is 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. He lives in front of my house. My house is here and across the road he lives, means in front of my home. Next, in spite of and despite. The meaning of the both this phrase and this word is same. The meaning is same, that is regardless or nevertheless. You can also say nevertheless or regardless of. So in spite of working hard he failed, mean though he worked hard but he failed. So in spite of is used in negative sense. You can also understand that it is used in negative sentence, means in spite of working hard he failed, means both the work are opposite. Do not use of with despite, means of is included in this. It means in spite of, So we will not use of again. That's why of is not used. The meaning of both is same. I have written here. The next is by and in. By is used before any mode of transportation, that I am going by car, and in within the limits, I am sitting in a car, in a bus. But somewhere you will also find that on bus means it is supposed to be at height, so on bus we use. Now the next one is till and until. Both are used for point of time, means till and until. This is negative and this is used in positive. I waited till the end. Till the end means it is the end of the something, and I waited till that time, and I waited until you came. Until it not is included in till, that is called until. I waited until you came means when he came, he waited till that time, till he has not come. You can say I waited till you did not come. By can also be used up to any point. Up to any point means if someone asked me to do something within any work, then we promise that I will give you the work by Monday, means before Monday or up to Monday we can give it. Along and along with. Along is denoted for length, and along with, that is company or someone is with that. The road goes along the railway line, means both are parallel to each other. He along with his brother reached there, means he and his brother both reached there. He along with his brother means he has the company of his brother. So this is all about the preposition, and practice more to get more knowledge.